Hey phlebotomists, in this video I'll be explaining to you guys the 2 top tips for dealing with anemia patients during the cold winter months, and I'll be explaining how a simple blood draw from your mobile phlebotomy business can be the answer to all your patients' questions. Hey, it's Khalil Thomas here for the Phlebotomy Club Hub, where we help you start, market, and scale your revenue with your mobile phlebotomy business. And today we're going to discuss a question that came from our hub from a patient suffering with anemia. This patient writes, "Hi love, so I have phases with anemia. I don't know how or why, but I have tried over a dozen types of iron supplements, and every time I take just one pill, I am sick for days. If I eat food high in iron, it makes me sick, but not as bad as supplements. Is there anything else I can do?" So let's answer her question. Yes, there is other things you can do, and let me explain to you what they are. Also, phlebotomists, be sure to stick around to the end of this video, and I'm going to share with you guys my top 4 laboratories you can immediately partner with when starting your mobile phlebotomy business. So first things first, let's break down anemia. So in our blood, we have red blood cells and we also have hemoglobin, and one of them may be low. But before we get into all of that, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard or saw a remora fish? They're usually called the hitchhikers of the ocean. Well, those fish literally attach themselves to whales and sharks that are swimming in the ocean. And I use this comparison with red blood cells and hemoglobin because the red blood cells carry the hemoglobin almost the same way the shark or whale carries the remora fish around the ocean. I hope you guys get that. Now, as the hemoglobin is riding alongside with the red blood cell, it is also giving out oxygen throughout the body. But when the oxygen levels are low, it causes headaches, fatigues, and dizziness. But in this case, I will also suggest to the patient to order an anemia blood test, which is only just a CBC with differential. And when the CBC specimen is collected, the laboratory can now detect her hemoglobin concentration levels and then find her baseline number, so now she can keep track of her own iron levels. I will also recommend to the patient to consume some Seamoss after her blood draw, maybe about 24 to 48 hours, to compare her iron levels. And for those who don't know, Seamoss is the #1 natural algae that is consumed around the world. Seamoss is heart healthy and can improve with blood sugar levels. It helps lower your cholesterol levels. It reduces your risk for chronic diseases. It does so much for your health. And for this patient specifically, I know that Seamoss will help with their anemia because Seamoss is an iron supplement. Did you guys know that? And disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I am not a physician, but you don't need to be a doctor or physician to know this type of information. You just need to be passionate about helping people that are sick and just educating yourself. Seamoss has approximately 9 times more iron than chicken.
What's that?
It's a chicken salad.
So this pretty much means if you consume Seamoss almost every single day, your body will get loads of iron, and then it will help you overcome iron deficiency. So the next time you're feeling fatigue or low on energy, you may want to consider getting some Seamoss and mixing it with some applesauce or a smoothie. That really helps out. And for some people struggling with their iron levels, having Seamoss may be better than having meat-heavy meals. So again, I would definitely recommend for this patient to evaluate her hemoglobin concentration levels before consuming the Seamoss, just to see how many grams of hemoglobin per deciliter that person or that patient is currently at. Then have the patient consume Seamoss and wait about 24 to 48 hours, and then order a CBC blood test to see how the effects of the Seamoss was for her hemoglobin levels. Also, earlier in the video, I told you that I will actually tell you my top 4 laboratories that you will be able to partner with when you start your mobile phlebotomy business. So let's discuss the laboratories. The first laboratory that I recommend is Ulta Labs. They're a great company and laboratory to use as a startup phase for your mobile phlebotomy business. This laboratory provides you with a portal and also equipment. My second laboratory I recommend is CareDx. They too are also a great laboratory to start off with whenever you're just starting your mobile phlebotomy business. They provide specialty kits for all of their patients, pre-packaged and ready to ship. They're also very fast with paying you for your draws. And my last 2 laboratories, I'll say them together because they're almost like hand in hand, almost, test for the same thing, and that's Peekaboo and Sneak Peek. They are both gender reveal laboratories and mostly deal with women who are expecting babies. They too provide you with kits, and patients can find you through their network based off of how far you are, your zip code, and what location you're in. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found my content valuable. And if you're interested in starting your own mobile phlebotomy business, be sure to grab my ebook, or if you already have a mobile phlebotomy business and you're interested in marketing to your patients and generating revenue utilizing Instagram, be sure to click the links located here. And I'll see you guys in the next class.